this morning. I have a lot of sun glare. Let's see if I can get some of it blocked out. Yeah, that's better. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I just got up. I had I don't know, interested night. Um it's like I saw like a monster over my bed, over my head, above me. And it's like I heard spirits all over talking, right? Gotta fix my hair. And I don't know what to think of it, guys. I don't know what to think about it. Again, it's like I seen Jesus um and other spirits. I can't even comprehend. And then my spirit is saying, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" Um, and I'm not getting any answer. It's just weird. So I slept late because when I eventually went back to sleep, I fell asleep without knowing, and I just got up. But I had just a weird night. Um, I swear, like spirit, like spirit. I don't know to how to ex- explain it or describe it. Like I felt a spirit on my head. It's just weird, and I seen. But Jesus was pretty, not glowing pretty, but the gown in the spiritual realm. And I feel like it was attached to me. And then like little children. It was just weird. Weird, guys, weird. Okay, so have you ever had a nightmare where you got scared and you could not go back to sleep? I was totally scared out of my mind. I don't know whether I should have run or just sat there and I wasn't looking. My eyes were closed, like I was in sleep, but not deep sleep. But I could see everything around me, um, and feel everything. Feelings wasn't a lot. I just felt like something drop on my head. um, it was weird. It was weird, very, very weird. So, anyways, thank God I got up and I'm still in my right mind. I'm still in my right mind. I'm still able to make my preference known, which is excellent. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome to my live. I had a nightmare last night. Um, Again with all different kind of spirits. And Jesus was the um the big spirit in the room, and I felt like his gown was attached to me. It was weird. But anyways, welcome to my life. Welcome to my live. Upgrade wrote, sorry that you felt that way. Um, Hope you feel better. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Sometimes things happen and you just let it slide And other times you're like, I have to talk about this. I have to get to the bottom of this. So maybe someone knows what's going on, but I'm sure I'll feel better. Thank you so very, very much. So this morning, I have a beautiful plate that I found yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys. And if you know me, you know that I love plates, well designed plates that I can really feel, I could touch, I could talk about, I can feel the artist's pain sometimes. Um, Not really thoughts, but, and then I can critique it. So, thank you, Upgrade. It looks beautiful. Yes, isn't it? This is a vintage plate, guys. Vintage plate. Let me pull it closer. Let me put on this light beside me because the glare was just too much through the window. All right, so I'm gonna put this light on. And then I'm going to show you the detail of this plate. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought also this was a current plate. When I looked it up, it's vintage. It's vintage. There's a title, the capital of Washington, D.C. No, it just said Capital, Washington, D.C. All right. So, you know what? I had a brain fart last night. So when I came, I'm like, let me look it up. And I'm like, the capital, because you don't really hear about the capital unless you're in business or politics. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me Google the White House. Then I'm like, okay, okay, Tristan, White House is where the president lives, and the Capitol is where they do business. Oh, I said, oh, poor me. So I had to look it up in order to comprehend the whole thing. Sometimes sometimes you see things, you know it, but you don't remember. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. I am a naturalized citizen of the United States. I was born and raised in Jamaica, and I came here over 35 years ago. And I got naturalized after a certain amount of years that I was qualified, right? And I studied the whatever you study. See, I can't think of it because it was so long ago. To take my test, I studied the history, right, of United States to take my test to become a citizen. And when I was talking at work 25 years ago, because I believe it was 10 years you were eligible. And when I started talking about the history and what I've learned, and I was just talking to Americans, they're like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But guess what? They knew because they went to school, but it left them. If you don't use stuff, it goes for some reason. And then when it comes back, it's it comes back not in a familiar place, but if you read it couple times, you get it again. And you say, oh yeah, I learned that in school. So that was kind of one of the things. I had a brain fart. I'm like, okay, what's the capital again? And then I'm like, let me Google the White House. And I'm like, okay, so this is where the United States does all their business. And I'm guessing, because it's a capital, where they talk and fight every day. Politics. If you're in politics, um, or you wanted to be in politics, that's what happens, right? And everything around it, I'm gonna say, collates to it, relates to it. So this is the White House. That I had to look it up to get what this is. It says the capital DC, but I'm like, what is the capital? So guys, remember your American history out there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. So that's the White House. The detail on this is amazing. Is this the Supreme Court? It's a Jefferson something. Some of the words are very, very memorial. Okay, Jefferson Memorial. All right. And what's this? This is Mount Vernon. I don't know what then is that. That looks like the monument. And this is a long tombs of the something. I can't see every word. All right, and this is the Supreme Court. So, guys, this represents the United States on a whole. This one plate. Isn't that amazing? This one plate represents the power, the organization, and every control of the United States. It's the capital and all the building that collates to it, relates to it, makes it work. I can't think of the words now, because I've been talking about plates and not American history. But this is beautiful. That's the Washington Monument right there. They didn't leave anything out when designing this plate. And this plate is vintage. That's the gorgeous White House, and we know and we love because our controller lives in there. Um, and then the others, we really don't know. We don't relate to them in any way. Some of them we never heard of because we don't know our American history. I have to say that because knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. Someone who is really deep in politics knows everything about this place, the inside and out, and why they design it and all that, right? But look at that. How beautiful that is. And some of the building, I can't read the name because it's, oh God, I'm trying to put the phone as close to this and I can't get it. I can't get it. I'm not going to kill my eyes and I'm wearing glasses. But this is beautiful. And I love it. My voice changed. And I hope I find more of it. But this tells a story about the United States. And you notice I'm not talking about the artists and the work and da 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 da. I just want to know more about the buildings, right? Because I don't really know very much. When I studied and I learned and I drop it. And it's not that I just drop it. After a while, I don't remember. And we're all like that. Um, but look at that. Look at that work. That artist, man. Isn't that beautiful? And they capture the trees around it. Now, what I would have liked to see, and I hate to add anything to anyone's work, would be people, politician, walking in and out of this building. But just to give it life, more life, right? But it is beautifully made, beautifully made. And I looked it up. It could go for maybe the highest 40. And if someone has a collection of three and need another one, or a collection of seven and needs another one, they would probably pay up to $100 for it just to complete their set. But look at that. Look at that beautiful plate. I love it. And I love that it represents my country, um, and all the things that we do. I don't know what they do. I don't have education on it, but all the business happens in there. Do you think it originated from the White House and then it moves to this house? I don't know. But this is the White House, guys. This is where a president lives. And currently, Trump is the president. And that's what you want to know. You want to know your president, your vice president, your just people that are currently in power. Um and I don't watch TV much cuz sometimes I can't watch some of the news out there, but it is really fitting to listen to your president, watch the news, see how the country is going, what we can do to fix it. The White House. That comes up really clear, the words, right? Let's see this one. I can't do that. All right, guys. I want to make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And this was a treat. This was different. This was something that I wasn't looking for. When it comes to Washington, regular people don't really talk about Washington. It's all the politicians and people that are into politics, right? But American on a whole, it's your life, it's your well being, it's your history. Talk about it, live it, because everyone wants to be it. Peace.